in that cycle, if you spent the money and then you're looking around and then Al look out for you, that person is Al Heyman. You see what I'm saying? So you're gonna stay loyal to Al Heyman because he keep looking out for you when you burn the money down before you go fight again. You know what I'm saying? So even they got this thing where they prone to somebody beat him, that's who he is.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah. That's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
All that money?
It took been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone, trust me. Now it's like, call him, he'll be at your local host in a nightclub, because you need that action.
Action 50 Cent has once again stepped forward to go after his favorite target. And this time he is not just joking around, but sharing serious claims and openly naming people, while saying that boxer Floyd Mayweather cheated many individuals to grow his wealth. As talk about Floyd Mayweather facing bankruptcy, money crimes, and fraud claims continues to rise, the American rapper has now pushed the issue even further by guiding federal agents toward his boxing career so that deeper checks can be done on his fights and the way the money from those matches was shared after they ended.
This venture that you may have missed out on that people don't know, that you'd be like, damn, I could have got that.
I could have did it, a cannabis company out here in Vegas. It was big. It's a big company. And then I passed on the can because I was investing in spirits.
Right.
You can't do both at the same time. Like, so I was like, nah. I just chose to do that because I had so much success with the spirits. Like I was in.
50 Cent revealed that Mayweather has been holding many of his boxing fights outside America because he owes money to several major arenas in the United States, including T-Mobile Arena, MGM Grand Arena, Barclays Center, and others. But the owners stayed quiet and allowed it because they made huge profits from his events after sharing a story about how Floyd Mayweather took about $2 million that he had invested in Mayweather Promotions while Floyd was in prison. 50 Cent also said that Floyd, Leonard Ellerbe, and their lawyers often cheated other fighters when signing boxing contracts and handled deals in ways that caused many boxers to lose money.
Yeah. This looked like a friendship that was gonna last a lifetime. What the hell happened between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather?
Well, he changed his mind.
Now, what do you mean he changed his mind?
Like, as he was actually going in.
He said that the thing called Mayweather Promotions is the biggest scam he has ever heard about, and claimed it fooled opponents, tricked partners like himself, and also misled fighters who signed with them. He explained that this was Floyd's way of collecting money, so he could live the fake rich life he always wanted. He also stated that Floyd Mayweather Promotions is not a real boxing promotion, as many people believe, but instead a group built on fraud. He added that the main reason Floyd started Mayweather Promotions was to cheat boxers, take the biggest share of the fight money, and use false numbers and fake papers to cover the truth.
To jail, he asked me to help him with Mayweather Promotions.
Right.
Then as he actually got in and I took a look, I realized there is no Mayweather Promotions. There's no LLC, there's no...
He claimed Floyd was never honest about the money earned from fights, and said he worked with his lawyers to lower the real amount, and then paid fighters whatever he wanted. He said many of the champion's opponents should take legal action because they deserved far more than what they received. He explained that Floyd often lied about the real figures and cut the total, so he could keep a bigger share while giving very little to the other fighter even after already taking a large cut for himself. Recently, a former boxer from Mayweather Promotions also shared that Floyd would often cheat them, and after fights, he would only hand them a few $1,000s.
It just, once you get around someone, you be looking up to these people so bad, and like once you get around, they don't be who they say they is or who they portray to be. You be like, damn. I was 21 at the time, and I haven't fought in like 7 or 8 months. He was like, you gotta fight this fighter, this is Joseph Pedraza. You don't fight him, you're not fighting. You sit on the show. So I had to fight him. I got evicted. I had to sell my jewelry. They were saying that I was messing with the daughter off the fact that she kept Snapchat. So they sent it to Floyd, and Floyd brought it up. He would say that he gave me like money to get my mom out there.
He also claimed that all of these actions happened with the involvement of Leonard Ellerbe, and said this was one of the main reasons he and Floyd Mayweather eventually went their separate ways, because they were no longer able to make the same amount of money from taking advantage of fighters the way they had done in the past.
Even though they got the fight in itself give them an appetite for a lot of women.
Right.
But they still commit to someone because they want someone to be with them when they're on their lowest points.
You still watch boxing?
Yeah.
Who your favorite fighter right now?
Right now, I'm working with Bud, man.
Said that when the boxing world finally sees Champ for who he really is, people will stop including him in the greatest of all time talks. 50 Cent the rapper, who later became a promoter, spoke about his breakup with pound-for-pound boxer Floyd Mayweather Jr. and explained that their friendship ended because of a money dispute connected to a promotion business. During an interview on Power 106 Radio, 50 Cent shared what created the bad blood between them. He also mentioned that a few weeks earlier, they had a serious argument on Twitter and said it was not just for show. According to 50 Cent, Floyd did not give him the promised investment of about $2 million for TMT Promotions, a company that 50 Cent later renamed SMS Promotions. He explained that Floyd changed his decision about the project, and when Floyd was about to go to jail, he asked 50 Cent to help manage Mayweather Promotions.
Boxing promotion company once.
Yeah.
What happened with the boxing promotion company?
That really happened, Ken, because of my relationship with Floyd. You know what I mean? I didn't have interest in being a promoter, like, out the gate. It was just, he was doing Mayweather Promotions at the time. And then he had to do 90 days. He was going to jail. And he had fighters, he had Marcus Gamboa, he had guys that was just...
When he stepped in, 50 Cent said he checked everything and realized there was actually no Mayweather Promotions, there was no LLC, no official seal, and the company was not even registered. He explained that technically Floyd was still a Golden Boy fighter, and most of his fights were on Golden Boy cards where they handled the real work and promotion. 50 Cent said when Floyd asked him to help with Mayweather Promotions and he saw nothing existed, he understood that Floyd wanted him to build it from the ground up, so he created TMT Promotions, set up the structure, and began signing real fighters. He said they secured the deal for Yuriorkis Gamboa after negotiating his release from Top Rank for about $1.2 million. And they also brought in Andre Dirrell, International Boxing Federation champion Billy Dibb, and World Boxing Association champion Celestino Caballero.
Lingering, I'm like, Champ, if they're gonna leave. You go to jail, they're just gonna leave. Like, and he had been giving them 50,000 and 50,000 and 50,000. So he had already gave Gamboa about 300,000 to chill on the side. And then we ended up, when he did go in.
50 Cent claimed that he brought those fighters over while Floyd was in prison, and said that when Floyd returned home, the focus suddenly became getting Floyd rich again with expensive things like $300,000 chains and a brand new Lamborghini being bought. While he kept asking when he would receive the money he was promised, he explained that he did not want to pressure Floyd at first because Floyd had just been released from jail, but when he finally raised the issue, Floyd acted like he knew nothing about it and told him he never asked him to do those things. 50 Cent also shared doubts about boxing advisor Al Heyman, who works closely with Mayweather. He said if someone with a Harvard education was truly guiding Floyd, then there should be a proper accountant handling his large fortune, and also professional business managers at major financial firms like Merrill Lynch or Goldman Sachs. But according to 50 Cent, none of that was actually in place.
All the fighters. And so Yuriorkis Gamboa, I had James Kirkland, Andre Dirrell, Billy Dibb, he was the IBF champion at that point, and then a few other guys that...
50 Cent says he still sees big opportunities in boxing, and that he loves being part of it. He has enjoyed the sport long before meeting Floyd, and finds it both entertaining and exciting. He believes he can bring new and creative ideas to the actual sport. 50 Cent also said that Floyd Mayweather, who was once called the richest boxer in history, lived as if money grew on trees, with yachts, private jets, designer clothes, and everything else he wanted. But now things may not be as perfect as they seemed. Recently, boxing insider Rick Glazer revealed shocking news that could be even bigger than any punch Floyd ever threw in the ring. And according to 50 Cent, he saw these problems coming long before anyone else did.
Effing vodka was at like 43,000 cases. I took it to 216,000 cases in 16 months.
To the audience that doesn't know, what's that equivalent to a money wash?
Oh, shit.
43,000 cases, 216,000 cases. What's that equivalent?
It was like, before we parted ways, they gave me 20 million.
Right.
But and there was that company, and it was on the same model that Puff's deal was with Diageo. So like they made that.
Let's go back a bit. In October, The Real Deal reported that Floyd had poured an incredible $42 million into 60 buildings across New York City, creating around 1,000 affordable housing units. Sounded like a major move, right? But then came the surprise. Floyd later went on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon and casually said, "I don't know the exact number, I own somewhere over 100 buildings, maybe more, and I think 99% of them are in New York City." That's when things started to sound a little suspicious. 50 Cent, the ultimate internet troll and former close friend turned harsh critic, took to Instagram and went all out. First, he poked fun at Floyd's confusing numbers with a sharp joke, saying, "Oh my God, if it's safe to say, I should say LOL, champ is the richest special ed student, laugh my head out."
All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting.
Then he went even further, suggesting that Money Mayweather didn't really know what he owned, and that people were taking advantage of him behind the scenes, saying, "Oh damn, wait, I think Champ thinks he owns these buildings, they are beating him out of the money. He is saying he doesn't know what he owns, somebody told Champ. He just publicly said he lives in New York, they will come and take 58% of any income he has, yikes." And just when you thought 50 was done, nope, he had more to say. 50 went full petty, posting a meme of Floyd dressed as Pinocchio with a long nose and the caption,
When you gonna give me the money?
Because you had already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when, but see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardless. You know, so I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to?
Over 100 buildings and 99% in New York, LOL. That's a lie, champ. We should also get the hell out of you, laugh my head out, green light gang. Let's work, classic 50. The feud between these two has been going on for years, and it is clearly still intense. If this latest exchange is any indication, don't expect either of them to back down anytime soon.
All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
However, these claims by 50 Cent have not been confirmed. So far, Floyd Mayweather has had conflicts with hip-hop artists over the years, but none seems to have lasted as long as his feud with G-Unit leader 50 Cent. According to 50, the conflict started back in 2012 when Floyd proposed a partnership and asked him to help with Mayweather Promotions before he went to the Clark County Detention Center in Las Vegas, Nevada. The problem 50 discovered was that Mayweather Promotions basically did not exist, so he created the money team now called SMS Promotions, using his own money to sign fighters like Yuri Ortiz Gamboa and Andre Dirrell.
Mayweather.
And it was, you know what happens is because, look, we've been friends since 2002. He had flew to Puerto Rico to be at Make Sure Power Summit before my music even took off in 2003.
Oh, wow.
So me and Floyd is like even when I fight with him, I don't hate him. That's my boy.
Yeah.
When Mayweather was finally released from the Clark County Detention Center, 50 Cent claims that Floyd denied ever asking for his help with the promotional company and refused to pay back the 7-figure amount 50 had spent on the business while he was away. Since then, the former friends have clashed repeatedly, with 50 Cent calling out Floyd, while Mayweather continued to deny any feud, saying, "I think 50 Cent is a great guy, you can't be my friend on Monday, and then not my friend on Tuesday, real. Friends go through ups and downs. I can't say in November a guy's my friend, and I love him, and in December I hate him. Sometimes it's just miscommunication. A lot of times the media can blow things out of proportion and spread false stories. Hopefully his music can get back to the top, and he does well in boxing."
We just don't get along because I don't need him. Nothing, he don't need me for nothing. So every now and then he goes, and then he goes, "Yo, what's up, Five? What you doing?" Nothing, everything good.
All right, good.
And we go back to everything being cool, but he act funny in between time.
He is the greatest ever, though.
No, absolutely. You ever hear me make reference to him and not call him?
Apparently the feelings are not mutual, since Mayweather's statement 50 Cent has kept taking shots at the boxer, most recently with an Instagram post mocking him for losing his ex-girlfriend to St. Louis rapper Nelly. Shortly before that, 50 Cent had also criticized Floyd on social media, though this time the tone seemed a bit softer. The Grammy Award-winning rapper has been targeting the undefeated boxing champion ever since rumors about Mayweather's finances started spreading as talk of possible bankruptcy grew online. 50 Cent, who used to be a close friend of Mayweather, took to Instagram again with his usual mix of humor and criticism.
Knock Mayweather out. Nope. I didn't knock Floyd out. I should have knocked Floyd out. It's kind of hard to hit Chap. Even when he's standing right in front of you, start moving and with the shoulder block and everything, so it get hard to hit.
The Grand Rapids-born Olympic bronze medalist retired in 2017 and later moved into exhibition fights, while at the same time focusing on real estate and building his post-retirement life as a business mogul. In recent months, news about Mayweather's property investments has made headlines. So why are bankruptcy rumors suddenly popping up? It's partly an old story coming back, but the latest talk has sparked more speculation and some public digs. The in-dub artist wrote, "Damn, they are talking bad about Champ. Even though we are beefing, he is still my brother." 50 Cent didn't stop at showing sympathy. In a follow-up, he also suggested that unlike others around Mayweather, he has never depended on him.
Right.
So this why I was like, no more puffy juice. And not because we had no specific beef, Ken, but we had a competing product at that point. So if my corner is over here, your corner is over there, I got to make my corner feel cooler.
Right.
And he wasn't producing any new music or anything new that would make him cooler at that point. So it's like I just stay active and keep putting it out there. You know what I mean? And they but look, those things, it worked. You know, it worked.
50 Cent suggested that Mayweather keeps people around who are financially or emotionally dependent on him. The 2010 Grammy Award winner said, "We are falling out because I don't need him. He is used to people being codependent." Probably thought he left the boxing ring for good. In 2017, gloves hung up and record spotless at 50-0. But here we are 8 years later, and his name and records still remain at the center of many boxing debates. Sure, he's retired, living large and building a real estate empire in New York City, but his past in the ring won't let him rest. And now one of boxing's most respected legends' verdicts from 2011 has come back to haunt him.
They did get funny after I owned the companies.
Right.
So it's cool for the work for them.
Well, you work for them, but when
as soon as you start not working for them, shit get a little different. And this is when, you know, like, don't think that the stuff that you see from Puffy is not.
However, these claims always irritate Floyd Mayweather Jr., who loves to show off his wealth and prove just how rich he is. The undefeated boxing legend, known for his flashy lifestyle, has built a massive fortune over the years, and as of 2025, his finances include not only his fight earnings, but also his business deals and real estate investments. Here we will look at what makes up the former world champion's wealth, including his salary, assets, and more.
You see what I'm saying? He fights on every Golden Boy card. They do all the footwork on
like
every
the
show.
negotiations and the imprint, the paperwork.
They
like,
built the whole show. So when he says helping with Mayweather Promotions,
Estimates of Mayweather's net worth in 2025 differ, depending on the source. According to Sports Illustrated, it is around $500 million, while Coin Paper suggests closer to $1.22 billion. This gap shows how hard it is to pin down the wealth of high-profile people with many income sources. So a safe guess would be somewhere in the middle, at about $750 million over his career. Mayweather earned extra income through sponsorship deals, notably for his 2015 fight against Manny Pacquiao. He wore brands like Hublet Burger King and FanDuel, with Burger King reportedly paying $1 million. And for his 2017 bout against Conor McGregor, the sponsorship price was set at $10 million, showing the huge value of his promotional partnerships and the scale of that fight.
Well, guess what Papa bought? Guess what Papa bought you for? You bought me this? Come here, I got you a gift. Guess what I bought you?
Floyd, man, like, you got everything. You got the skyscrapers, you got the cars, you got the houses, you got. What's next?
What I'm working on now, I don't really want for nothing. I don't really want for nothing. I mean, it's crazy that, when people say, oh, you...
Beyond boxing, Mayweather has spread his investments, especially in real estate. In 2025, he reportedly bought 62 multifamily properties in Upper Manhattan, for $42 million, adding over 1,000 units to his portfolio. Showing his focus on income-generating assets, his taste for luxury is clear in his lifestyle, including a week-long birthday celebration in Miami costing over $5 million and a car collection worth $5 million with high-end models like Bugatti. Despite all this, he now faces allegations of bankruptcy and financial crimes. What do you think about the feud between Floyd Mayweather and 50 Cent? Do you believe 50 Cent is justified in his social media rants and trolling of Floyd? What are your thoughts on 50 Cent's claims about Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Mayweather Promotions? And do you think Floyd's controversies and financial issues will ever truly end? Share your thoughts in the comments section.